Welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacey Flowers and I am a student of Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace University, and I'm on a journey to become 100% debt free. My current debt is I need to really write this number down. My current debt is $191,864.13. I am on baby step number 2 to repay all of that. I work for myself exclusively part-time, and my income this month is $6,000. Now, what I talked about in my budget video was that I was going to do a personal hygiene haul, and so many of you guys asked me to share what I get in my personal hygiene, and so I want to walk you guys through the whole process. One of the things that I used to do is I would go to the store month to month to get my personal hygiene things, but back in, I want to say August or September of 2018, a very generous subscriber sent me a bulk order of my preferred hygiene products, and in her doing that, she taught me a really good lesson, and that is that I get more of my time back, I get more of my willpower back, I get more of all of the things that you need to stay on a financial journey. I get more of that back when I buy my personal hygiene in bulk. I think I used to didn't want to do it because I kind of like the idea of going to the store, but I realized in the long run, and especially since paying off debt is a marathon, not a sprint, that going to the store and trying to only be able to get personal hygiene things versus the cute things that I see just becomes more frustrating. So you guys see here that I get my personal hygiene online. Originally, when this subscriber sent the full package, she got everything from Target. I did a little price shopping, and I did some items from Target, some items from Amazon, and I want to show you guys what I got because you guys keep asking me what do I get. And in this personal hygiene haul, I think it'll probably last me anywhere from 3 to 4 months, depending on, I mean, it may be a little bit different because it's the summertime, and so I may have less need or greater need for some of the things, but 3 to 4 months. The personal hygiene that subscriber purchased for me, she got that in September or August, and we are now in March, so that's like 6 months worth of stuff that she did. So without further ado, let's get in the items. I did crack open the boxes, so it's a little easier for me to grab things out. This is a small box from Amazon, and from Amazon, one of the things I got is my makeup remover, and you guys will be familiar with this from my skincare haul. You guys know that to remove my makeup, I use the Shea Moisture Rose Cleansing Oil because rose oil feels amazing on my face. So I got 2. This is likely gonna last me 6 months. I don't use very much, but I got 2 so that it just wouldn't be the one. This will probably last, it'll maybe be about 4 months, depending. It may even last longer than that just because in the summertime I don't tend to wear as much makeup. But I did get 2 of these, so we have that. And then another box from Amazon, which let me tell you, there is nothing more exciting. Oh, I didn't pop this one. There's nothing more exciting than getting boxes from Amazon. Are you kidding me? Or just getting things in the mail in general. Like, I was like, this is why people have shopping addictions, because this, I mean, I knew what was going to be in the box theoretically, like, right, I ordered everything, but to actually get the box, was so happy. So in this box, I ordered my soap. So the soap that I actually like, you guys are going to see, I use 3 different types of soap, which I know that may seem like the most extra thing in all the land, but I don't know if you've been following my journey for too long, but there are some things that I do that are teeny bit extra. But so you guys will see another soap, but a soap that I really love is this African black soap, and it is a cocoa butter with vitamin E soap. And so I think I take what, 2, I take maybe a shower and a bath a day. And the reason I take a shower and a bath a day, maybe, is that how often I shower? Well, listen, I shower at the gym when I go to the gym, and then, okay, so maybe it's 1. I don't know why I feel like I'm in there twice a day. I don't know. The point of the matter is, I like my African black soap. This is just really good. I feel like it's evened out my complexion, and it keeps me really moisturized. Although, like, when you wash with it, you feel very dry. I find that using this, my oil and my lotion seems to absorb and just sit on my skin better. Maybe because this is just a very cleansing, soothing bar. So I got 3 of these. It came like in a pack of 3, so I got 3 of these, and then I'll show you guys my other bar soap once we get to that. But the soap that I use is African black soap. It's 100% vegetable-based cocoa butter with vitamin E. The tagline says creamy moisturizing cocoa butter soap for marks. Oh, that's why. Okay, so there is some element in here. I didn't know that it was for marks and blemishes. So there's some element in here that has, I'm assuming, some sort of healing component to it, because I just always feel like when I use it, my skin looks more even. So like, even like, okay, so you guys know I had a baby, so I have tattoos of motherhood, aka stretch marks. And so even some of the areas where my stretch marks was, when I started using this, I was like, I don't know if my trainer is like toning me in such a way where my stretch marks don't look as visible, but maybe it has to do with the fact that the cocoa butter works to sort of maybe heal that in such a way that it sort of fades and becomes more of your skin, because I feel like my stretch marks in general are just a lot less visible. That wasn't the intent in getting this. I really liked it because it just made me feel like my skin felt great. And it looked better, but I didn't know specifically it was for that. And then it says softens rough, dry skin. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. So there you go, guys. African black soap. So that is a type of soap that I use. Then we have this small box from Target. And in this box, we have my regular face cleanser. So the face cleanser that I showed you guys before is specifically for me to remove makeup, but I don't actually wash my face with that. So let's just say I'm having a no makeup day. I do not use that because it would be too stripping. It would be too stripping on my face. Like, I only use that to remove makeup. And as a matter of fact, I showed you guys my skincare routine. As a matter of fact, what I tend to do is I will wash my makeup off with that, and then the last wash of my face, I'll wash it with this, which sort of, I don't know, restores it back to what it is. Now, what's important about this particular Neutrogena Hydraboost cleansing gel lotion situation. Oh no, you know what? This is something a little different. This is cleansing lotion, not cleansing gel. And normally, hold on just a second. I may have ordered the wrong thing. Give me a second. All right, never mind. False alarm. I thought it was a gel, not a lotion. And it had the little new sticker. So I was like, I don't know if I accidentally got a different product. Okay, so what's important about this is their Hydraboost line is amazing, period. I think if you have sensitive skin, whatever type of skin you have, the Hydraboost Neutrogena is probably the best drugstore skincare line that is out there right now for anyone. What I love about the Hydraboost line is that in addition to it just being awesome, they offer one that says for sensitive skin, and it has like a little, I don't know if you guys can see that. It has like this little white layer here that says for sensitive skin. That is really important because the Hydraboost regular line, when you don't get the one for sensitive skin, there's fragrance in it. And for me, that little hint of fragrance, that's the only ingredient that's different from the for sensitive to the regular one, is the fragrance. That little hint of fragrance actually really was irritating to my skin. So if you've tried Hydraboost and it hasn't been effective for you, look for the packaging that says for sensitive skin. So again, I got 2 of these, which is going to last me for a long time because I don't use a lot of cleanser to cleanse my face, which I do think that it's important to use something different to remove makeup than you use to clean your face. The next thing that I got from Target is I got a little bit of bleach. I do use bleach. I ordered 2 of these very large bleached things. Again, this is going to last me for a very long time. I have a few whites, like my linens are white, my towels are white. I do have some white items in my wardrobe. And so for the do I have 2 of these? I only have 1. I actually only have 1 of these. The reason I have 1 is because I only have white linens, white towels, and a few white clothing pieces in my wardrobe, and I use this very, very sparingly. So I have 1, and this is a I feel like it tells you how many loads it does, but this actually does a lot of loads, and because I use it sparingly, this actually lasts me for a very long time. So I'm fully confident that this is going to last me 3 to 6 months. Just this one that I have here. And I know that because the subscriber who invested before, she got me 2, and I just ran out of the other one. So I don't go through that very quickly. Then I also got myself some laundry detergent. Now I have 2 of these laundry detergents because I do color laundry and white laundry a little bit more often. I wash my linen every week. I wash my clothes as needed. I don't wash them with every single wearing, but I got the Tide Free and Clear. I guess I can totally take it out of this plastic. I got the Tide Free and Clear. Because I do have sensitive skin, I try very hard not to get anything with fragrance on it, and that's essentially what this is. You get the cleaning power of Tide without the fragrance. So I got that, and then the other thing in this box, this is the type of deodorant that I use. And I actually got 3 of these. One is already opened, and then I have these 2, but I use the Tom's Natural 24-Hour Wetness Protection Antiperspirant. I use the Tom Natural Powder Antiperspirant. I use this deodorant for women, and this is important that you get the wetness protection and the antiperspirant, because if you get the regular Tom's that's not antiperspirant or not wetness protection, it doesn't work for me. I have to get the one with the antiperspirant component to it. I like this because it's natural. I found that when I was using regular deodorants with regular antiperspirant, I have darker complexion, and my underarms would be like black, and like just the ridge here would be like black, essentially where any deodorant was like on my skin, it would just be black, and I couldn't figure out what was going on, why it was so dark. When I switched to the natural antiperspirant, that discoloration and hyperpigmentation, I don't know if that's called hyperpigmentation or discoloration, that discoloration healed itself. So what I think is going on is there's something in the non-natural deodorants that my body doesn't like, because let me tell you, when I raise my arms, the only time the color is different is if it's time for me to shave. Other than that, it's just chocolatey brown skin all through here, and I think it has a lot to do with this deodorant that I use. This is fun. Something that you are going to notice that I do not have in my personal hygiene haul is I don't have the purchase of feminine hygiene products. And it's interesting how like critical that whole experience was to me going on the debt-free journey, and how much it has evolved into what I'm using now. But I do want to talk to you guys about this company, this amazing company called, you guys know that I was sort of looking for alternatives to using pads. A lot of it is just because I want to be more friendly to the environment, but also I'm just a lot more sensitive than the average person, and so I really care about what I'm using in my intimate parts. And so this woman named Gayla and Savannah, or I guess Gayla and Savannah, from the company Rosy Pads, they heard me in, I want to say maybe 4 months ago, make mention of that, and so they sent me something called Rosy Pads. And Rosy Pads are essentially cloth versions of pads and panty liners, and I really wanted to give myself a couple of months using these before I said anything about it, because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't just saying it because they sent it to me. I was saying it because it was awesome. And I cannot begin to tell you how these are clean. These are not even used, so let's not be weirdy McWeird pants people. I can't begin to tell you guys how awesome this is, obviously for a thong, but I can't begin to tell you guys how awesome these cloth pads are. I thought that I would hate it. I thought that it would be just extra work that I didn't want to do in terms of just like working with like sanitary napkins and just like the whole process, but it's actually become something that has become a little bit more of me taking my self-care and my self-love up to another level, because I'm much more conscious and intentional about my flow and what's going on and how I'm feeling, because I am using the cloth pad, and it's not as easy just to like, you know, do the thing, roll it up and throw it away. It's just like, because this is something that I can wash, and I end up like, because I'm more involved with the process of just of experiencing my flow, it's created a level of intimacy and connection with my body and my period that I really didn't expect. But beyond that, the pads are incredibly comfortable. They make me feel more clean. They make me feel, I appreciate the love for the environment, but beyond really the love for the environment, I actually just feel, I don't know, I just feel really very womanly and very feminine, and I'm grateful that it's not something that has to be internal. It's something that's external. But it's just awesome. So I'm gonna put the link to Rosy Pads in the description box, because if you are like me and you're looking for a traditional sanitary napkin alternative and you don't necessarily want to do the Diva Cup, because the Diva Cup would have worked for me, it just, my uterus is tilted. I didn't know that until I tried to use the Diva Cup. so I couldn't get the cup to sit where it needs to sit. But I'm so thoroughly happy. And you know, you would think I would have known I would have liked these, since I'm kind of the type of person who's into cloth diapers, but I don't know, I just thought diapers, and this was a very different experience. But I am very grateful to her for sending me this amazing package. So this is 2, but she sent me a ton of these. And so I've literally only used these for the last 3 months, and the only time that I've used, let me take that back. That's not a true statement. I used these primarily over the last 3 months. However, I mentioned to you guys that there was a woman who sent me a really big bulk order, and so I do have a lot of pads and panty liners. So there was I have a lot of pads that are left from that, so I do mix those in an effort to use them, because I don't want to be wasteful of her gift. But I've primarily moved over to this. They work in the middle of the night, they work all day, they work for heavy flow, light flow, all of the stuff, the questions that you would possibly have. Like, I had those questions too, and I spent 3 months falling in love with managing my cycle with these cloth pads. And I've never felt more just feminine and free and clean and just connected to my body and everything that happens inside of my body than me transitioning to these pads. So I did want to point that out, because that has significantly cut down on my budget, because I've just reused these for the last 3 months, ultimately haven't had to purchase them, and clearly will not have to purchase them for the rest of my life until I'm just reinvesting in a new set of cloth pads. So that is what I use for my feminine hygiene. The other, we have an Amazon box. So I got, so you will see that I bought my cleanser from Target because it was cheaper, but I bought these, which are the moisturizing gel creams. I got these from Amazon because they were cheaper. At Target, I think they were like $18.99 or $19.99, but on Amazon, they were $16.49, I think. And so I got 3 of these, and again, see that this has the extra dry skin in the same way that this says for sensitive skin. It's just like what you want to make sure you get is just that extra white label on the container to make sure that you're getting the one that doesn't have fragrance. I'm going to try to see if I can get that to come in focus. So yeah, so I'm loving this Neutrogena brand. I got 3 of these from Amazon, a little bit cheaper, totally worth it. I do use 1 of these a month because I allow myself to be very generous so that this can keep being clean and clear and under control. And so I'm super excited that this was so inexpensive on Amazon. Something else that I got that has absolutely nothing to do with personal hygiene, but I did order it, but I just used my pocket money as the sort of funding source, if you will, as opposed to personal hygiene, is I ordered this pack of acrylic straws. I like straws. Like, I like drinking out of straws. I think they're fun, and I think that this pack is really cute. There's pink, blue, green, white, and purple in there. And this just allows me to be able to continue to drink from straws without having to be not awesome to the environment. They are flexible like this, so they're not like they don't just like stick, which is totally fine. Like, I've used one because I definitely thought it was going to be like a hard acrylic and just sit in there, but I think that allows it to be used in multiple things. And then it sends you just this little thing to be able to wash it, just in case I do like smoothies and whatnot. I'm able to just put this through to keep it clean. And then there's also this little sack that I can store them in so I don't lose my straws. But I am pretty excited about these because now I can move on and drink my drinks with straws the way I like to. Pocket money well spent. The next thing that I got from Amazon is my toothpaste. The type of toothpaste that I use is the Sensodyne Pronamel Fresh Breath toothpaste. I have tried to use the natural toothpastes, and I just haven't found one that I actually like. My teeth are incredibly sensitive, and so I don't want any toothpaste with any whitening. I don't want any toothpaste with just any of those things. I need toothpaste that's going to support my enamel in being awesome, and the Sensodyne toothpaste has whatever in it to reduce your sensitivity, but I especially like this one because it's designed for your enamel, which I think the reason why my teeth feel so weak sometimes, or they are I experience pain with them, is because my enamel is weak. I'm not 100% for sure. I do have plans to start a sinking fund to go to the dentist this year. But this is the type of toothpaste I use. I love it. It's very refreshing to my breath. It keeps my teeth nice and white. Even without whitening, I just think the ingredient to clean it cleans it properly, which keeps it white-ish. And it helps to strengthen them. So I love this toothpaste, and I haven't found a natural toothpaste equivalent. The other thing that I got from Amazon, this is the other type of soap that I use. I love this soap, this Vino Nourishing Oatmeal Bar. Oatmeal is very, very soothing to my skin. I guess it also helps to support dry skin. So this is probably, I guess I use both of them daily. I don't know how to describe how I use them. Just understand that I use both of them. I don't consciously say, oh, let me use my Vino or let me use my black soap. Like, I don't think that through, but I like having both of these available to be able to use depending on how I'm cleansing and why I'm cleansing. I adore this because it's fragrance free and it's specifically for dry skin. And so even without lotioning or oiling or whatever, I feel I feel clean and moisturized at the same time. Now, the black soap does feel drying when I first get out, but it really absorbs whatever I'm putting on my skin in terms of oil or whatever. So that feels really good. This isn't as drying when I get out, and it absorbs the lotion and oils equally, but I really enjoy it. Like, it's just a really, really great soap. And I think I feel like I wouldn't describe myself as somebody with dry skin. I would describe myself as somebody with sensitive skin, and because it's sensitive, it has a tendency to be drier out of sensitivity. And this supports it in, this oatmeal bar supports it in being very soothing and very moisturizing at the same time. So that is the box from Amazon. And then I have one more box here from Target. And I think that that's going to be everything for my personal hygiene haul. And I don't know what the total is that I spent, but, oh, sorry. I don't know what the total is that I spent, but I will put that up on the screen. I'm super glad to be doing this. I have been trying to get into these boxes for the last couple of days, and let's see what they are. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, it looks like there's only one thing in this box. I thought I bought paper towels, but maybe I didn't. I definitely thought I bought paper towels, but I haven't seen them. So this is the last thing that I have in the box is toilet tissue. I really like Charmin and Continental toilet tissue. It's very soft. And so I just bought, this is a 9-pack. I think I have like 9 rolls in my cabinet. I definitely thought I bought paper towels, but maybe I didn't, and I need to add that on there. And I think with the addition of paper towels, that will be everything that I include in my personal hygiene haul. So I hope you guys have liked seeing what I do for personal hygiene. And the reason I don't have lotion is because I still have lotion left over from the original haul, but the type of lotion I use is in a Vino lotion, the same lotion as the same lotion as the Vino brand is what I use for lotion. And yeah, that's it. That's all that I have for you guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I would love to know what are the staples in your personal hygiene. And if you have any questions about anything that I shared in this video, please let me know. I'll talk to you guys very soon.